Hey guys, Jimmy Davis here. This video is going to be a little different than the majority of my other videos. You may have noticed that I have the ratings and the comments disabled for this video because I don't want to make this video about me. If you have questions or comments for me, you can just leave those anywhere else. Um, but I'm making this video because um, I I was a little bit skeptical when I first heard this news, just because I guess I just didn't want to believe it, and also I wanted to make sure that I was getting all the details correct before I made any kind of a public announcement about this. But um, unfortunately, from what I understand, earlier today, um, the guy behind PyPivot, previously PyPivot Montiero channel, Adam, apparently passed away in the hospital due to injuries. From what I understand, from injuries that were the result from an attempted suicide, and um, it came out of nowhere. I mean, when you look at his Twitter, and I guess like I said, I was a bit skeptical at first, and I kind of did some digging to figure things out for sure before I made this. But from based on his Twitter, and I guess from his Discord, people who are closer friends to him, it was kind of the signs were kind of there, not very obviously, but in hindsight, they were kind of there. Um, and I didn't really know him all that well, to be honest. This video isn't like a so much a story, any kind of stories about him. I really only interacted with him a few times, talked to him on Twitter. He commented on just about all my videos. He was always very nice and supportive. So I don't have any didn't have any issues with him or anything. But I never really got to know him all that well. But I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. The first one just being the fact that I want to let anybody know who maybe hasn't already heard the news, um, and just to he was such an important, obviously this might not seem that big of a deal, all things considered, but in terms of the YTP community, he was such an important voice in the Spinge Bill side of YTP, and I know that's seems stupid and pointless in compared to everything else, but I think it is worth mentioning. I don't know. I should have scripted this out. The biggest part of this, biggest reason why I wanted to make this was because I want to bring attention to his sister has set up a GoFundMe to fund the funeral expenses for him. And again, this was another reason why I was a little bit skeptical at first, was just because I didn't want to uh, bring up uh, something that might have just been a scam for all I knew at first. I mean, I didn't, I wasn't, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, I just was skeptical because I knew that like anybody can set up a GoFundMe or anything like that, and I wanted to be 100% sure. And based on all my research, that all the research I've done on it, it's unfortunately it is true as far as I can tell. I don't have any reason to doubt it. So there is a GoFundMe set up for funeral expenses that, as of right now of recording this, it has just short of $1,000 of the $5,000 goal. Um, and if you can donate any amount at all, please do. I don't know for sure how much I'm going to be able to donate originally. I thought I might just wait till I have more money, but because I know I have some money, I just don't know how much I have. But I figured for right now, at least I'll do $1, because I think if everybody just gives $1, that'll make a huge difference. And once I kind of get my finances figured out and everything, then I'll definitely be donating more. Um, but if you can donate, or at the very least spread the word. Um, like I said, I'm giving $1 for right now. will hopefully be doing more. But if you have if you have just $1, just give $1 and share it. I mean, don't feel obligated to do so, obviously. But I see no reason why I shouldn't do that personally. But don't feel guilt tripped into it if you just don't have money or whatever. But like I said, if you can share the link to the GoFundMe, it's in the description. You can share that on Twitter. You can make videos about the videos kind of like this, and just kind of spread the word. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to end this. Just that it's like this kind of just really came out of nowhere, and it's horrible news, and it's like I said, I barely even knew him. I can't imagine what it must be like for somebody who did know him more than I did. So if you, like I said, just if you have any kind of money you can donate for the funeral expenses, please do that, or at the very least share the link. And I don't know, it's gonna be weird with him gone. It's horrible news. And if you yourself have any are struggling with any difficulties, like I mentioned, it's from what I understand, this was a suicide attempt. So if you are struggling with any of that stuff, please get help. Um, I have never been in a place like that before, so I know it's not just something. I mean, as far as from what I understand, it's not something you can just snap out of. But just know that the YTP people in the YTP community. Again, I know it seems like such a stupid thing to be bringing up in such a serious video, but there are a lot of people here who are willing to talk to you and help you through anything if as best as we can. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to end this. But I guess I'll end it there. This video, I'll probably only leave it up for maybe a week or so, because it is, as much as it's like I guess, memorial to Adam, it is mostly just to spread the word of the GoFundMe. And so, like I said, in about a week or so, I'll probably end up unlisting this video. But anyway, I just wanted to get this video out there, because I figured I don't really know if I could do it justice with just a tweet. So, yeah, anyway, I guess I'll just end it there. So, again, please donate if you can, or at least share the link. And it's going to be sad without Adam around anymore.